I have zero regrets trading in my Xbox Series X and S. Zero regrets. Honestly, none. I have no use of that console. Zero. None. I really don't miss it. Don't need it. Pretty much happy with my Nintendo Switch 2 and my Nintendo Switch OLED and my PS5s and my gaming laptops and my gaming desktops and my PCs and Meta Quest 3, PlayStation VR 2. I have no remorse on trading in my Xbox Series X. Honestly, I really see no value. Anybody out there, I'm sorry, but if you buy an Xbox Series X and you spend $700 or $800 on an Xbox Series X 2 terabyte digital version, my question is why? That there's no value. I know some of you will not want to hear this, and that's fine. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but honestly, why bother with what? And I would like somebody to please write me in a very detailed paragraph down on the comments. What is the purpose of Xbox Series X? And why would you want to pay $800 or $700 for something that's 5 years old and you know that the next gen console's coming? But what is the purpose of this console? All of these games I can play on either PC or a PlayStation. And soon enough, Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2. I like that. Nintendo Switch 2. So what are we talking about here? Well, we're seeing the trailer of Halo Combat Evolved for PlayStation 5. And let's look at this trailer, shall we? This is a trailer. I want to look at this trailer in a slow motion. Honestly, this needs to be looked at slow motion. It deserves to be in a slow motion. And I'm going to turn off the sound. You don't need the sound. Here we go. Why is it going too fast? No. Wait a minute. It's going too fast. Playback speed should be slower. Should be like that. Hold on. There we go. PlayStation 5. Yeah, looks great, looks nice, but it's on PlayStation 5. And it will run the best on PS5 Pro. I mean, it's just given it'll run the best on PS5 Pro. But the point being is, I can choose where I want to play this. I can either play it on my PlayStation 5 or I can play it on my PC on an ultra wide screen. So what is the purpose of Xbox Series X? Now, if you have a PlayStation 5, if you have a PS5, if I'm going to be completely honest and frank with you, you're good. If you have a PS5 or PS5 Pro, you're good till PlayStation 6. But even after 2027, I don't think there's going to be that many games, first-party games coming out on PlayStation 6 right away. They might take the advantage of Grand Theft Auto 6, right? But I don't think there's going to be that many games coming out on PlayStation 6 right away. So I think with the PS5 Pro, you're still good till like 2028. But in 2028, you got to start thinking about maybe trading in that PS5 Pro and getting a PS6, or trading in your PS5 Slim, and then getting the... what am I going to do? Well, that's what I'm going to do with the PlayStation 6. I will trade in my PlayStation 5 Slim and my PS5 Original and get like maybe $600 for it, and use that $600 and just trade in some more games that I have. And some controllers, and get myself a PS6 in 2027, if I'm able to get one, that is, obviously. But if you have a PS5, you're good till like 2028, honestly. with all of these Xbox games coming out, with all of these PlayStation 5 exclusives coming out, if you have a PS5, dude, PS5 right now is the best console you can buy, honestly. Nintendo Switch 2, it's in its own universe, so that's why I don't, compare PlayStation versus Nintendo, because Nintendo has always been in its own universe for 40 plus years. They have no competition. They are in competition with themselves. Like Nintendo has always been in competition with themselves. But if you have a PlayStation, if you have a PS5, you got the best console there is. You got the most universal console there is with the PlayStation 5 and the upcoming Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and the use of PlayStation VR 2 in 2026. PS5 right now is the best console you could have. There's no question about that. But yeah, hey, welcome to the PlayStation. This is hilarious. Look, it's not bad enough. Everything's super overpriced with Xbox. Look, for me to talk about the Xbox, I need like 4 hours unedited version, like a director's cut unedited version, 4 hours just to rant about the Xbox right now. What a mess. What a mess. Honestly, Xbox, like, how did you manage to dig yourself into such a huge hole? There's not enough rope we can bring down to help you climb out of that hole right now. It's like, what in the world? But then I started realizing something. I looked at the Phil Spencer's profile on Wikipedia, and it says he is the chairman and the CEO of the Microsoft Gaming Studios. Microsoft Gaming Studios. So wait a minute. So they're going back to their old roots prior to 2001 Xbox console. So they're basically abandoning the console and they're moving into Microsoft Gaming Studios. So they're going down the same route that they used to be back in mid-90s. Remember in the Age of Empire, mid-90s, all these other games, Flight Simulator, etc., etc., etc. So they're going back to the old roots that they were in. All right. So they're pretty much burying the Xbox. Xbox is rest in peace. That console. If you want it, yeah, fine, cool, have it. But I'm just letting you know. What's the point? I'm sorry, but for the life of me right now, I can't think of any reason why anyone would want to buy an Xbox Series X or Series S for that matter. Like there's really no reason. And especially buying that super expensive $1,000 Asus ROG Li X. For the love of God, man. For the love of God, man. Ugh. Instead of buying a PS5 Pro or PS5 Slim or Nintendo Switch 2 or a gaming laptop, you can get an Asus TUF gaming laptop under $1,000 for like $900, man. You can get a Razer gaming laptop for like $1,500. You can get a Lenovo for like $900, and believe me, it'll run these games at a 1200p at 144 hertz with a much better refresh rate, or 165 hertz, which much better refresh rate. Look, like I said, I don't want to spend because I could spend this entire video to be 4 hours just trashing the Xbox, trashing it, but I don't have to trash it. It's already been trashed. Everybody already knows that the Xbox is rest in peace. It's been buried. The funeral. I'm sorry, nobody invited me to the funeral to attend. to the Xbox funeral. I didn't even know there was a funeral. I think they just cremated the Xbox and that's it. It was cremated, and I don't know where they put the ashes. I don't know, but anyway, the point being is, Xbox console it doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist. This next hybrid that they're releasing, this hybrid PC Xbox, listen, it's a PC. It's not a console. Like this handheld, it's a PC handheld. It's not a console. It's not an Xbox console. So this new hybrid, super expensive PC they're going to make with AMD, with a very powerful 9070 GPU or a Ryzen 9 CPU, it's going to be a hybrid PC. It's a PC. It's not a console. PC is a PC. Console, it's a console. Nintendo Switch 2, it's a console. PlayStation 5, it's a console. Xbox, it's not a console anymore. So let's just get that out of the way. Let's just make that abundantly clear so there's no confusion. So what do I think about this? Well, it's coming to PlayStation 5. When? 2026? Oh my god. The graphics looks nice. They do. They're all working on a PlayStation version. Halo Combat Evolved. Is that an Xbox One X? What is that? Oh god. No, that's a prototype Series X. Oh my god. Uh, 575 dislikes already. Wow. Wow. They're making the remake. It's coming to Xbox PC for the first time. PlayStation will be arriving next year. To talk more about it, oh god, should I even listen to this? Let's listen to it. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's listen to it.
Halo anniversary. I felt like there were certain things that were left unsaid. There were certain things that we weren't able to achieve at that time. There were certain things we weren't able to do.
It's a great time to revisit Combat Evolved for new players, for established Halo players, and maybe even for old friends playing on different hardware today, to allow them to play together and enjoy the franchise together again.
Going back to the Halo ring again for the first time.
For the first time is really important, and for them to be surprised by new content and feel like excited again about exploring the ring world.
For new players, this is the right time for you to jump in. Think of this as your introduction into this huge franchise we've been building for the past 25 years.
In the past 25 years, and only Halo 1, 2, and 3 were successful. Halo 4 went down the toilet. Bungie left, right? And then everything else went down the hill. God. My God, and even the TV show has failed. I feel like Halo is just being cursed. Honestly, I feel like Halo has this curse, like this curse has been put on this franchise, and just the curse continues to curse even more. I don't know. I don't know how much can this really help. I guess maybe now that it's available on the PlayStation 5, this might bring more players, right, to play the multiplayer. But there's no guarantees that the PlayStation players might really enjoy playing Halo. So, you're still rolling a dice. There's no guarantees that PlayStation players will just jump in on this and enjoy it right away. You know what I mean? It's great that it's coming to PlayStation, but there's no guarantees that PlayStation players will adapt to Halo multiplayer and play it.
I'm curious how you're going to focus on capturing the essence of the original, knowing that you need to evolve to kind of move the experience forward.
Yeah, from design, we don't take that lightly at all.
The graphics are great. Then now let's be honest, where this game is going to play the best. I know I can hear my friend Kemi, and I agree with you, Kemi. I can hear Kemi voice right now. I can hear it in my head. Hey Ed, you know where this game going to play the best. On an ultra wide screen. And I even Shuki, my friend Shuki, already, both Kemi and Shuki voice in my head already telling me, hey Ed, you already know where this game's going to play the best. On an ultra wide screen, 50-inch ultra wide screen with a pretty good PC. So on my PC, on an ultra wide screen, this is where this is going to look the best. It's nice that it's on PlayStation 5, and it's nice that some of you who have a PS5 Pro will take a little bit of advantage of this on the PS5 Pro. But let's be honest, the best version of this game is going to be on a mouse and a keyboard on a ultra wide screen. Just for the record, on a PC. So who's winning, actually? PC, it's winning. I mean, I don't want to, I guess I have to bring out the, oh no, it's Alex. Oh no, it's Alex. I hate to bring him out, but oh no, it's Alex, told you so. Well, also my friend Kemi D and Shuki told you so. And I'm sure Jose told you so as well. But oh no, it's Alex has been telling you this. Alex was trying to help you guys. Oh no, it's Alex, Mr. Ben Affleck. I call him my Cuban Ben Affleck, my Cuban American Ben Affleck. I love, oh no, it's Alex. He's funny, man. He's a funny guy. My Cuban American Ben Affleck. He's been trying to help you. He's been telling you this. He was not trying to troll you. He's been trying to tell you like a prophet, like a modern prophet of gaming. He's been trying to tell you. He's been trying to, like Nostradamus, trying to tell you, hey guys, just so you know, you just need PC. You forget about your PlayStation and your Xbox. Yeah. Hop on the PC. Hop on over here. Hop on over here on the PC. All you need is a PC. Hop on over here. Hop on over here. Yeah, right here. Personal computer PC. Come on. All you need is PC. At this point, guys, okay, let's say you save like $2,000, $3,000. Like, okay, let's say you save $3,000. And you're like, I got $3,000 budget money. Build yourself a PC or a pre-built PC. Buy yourself a PC or a pretty good gaming laptop that's going to last you for another 8 years. Get yourself a PC, man, with that money. Build yourself a PC or do a pre-built PC from iBuyPower. iBuyPower is pretty good. I would recommend iBuyPower. I bought their PC before, iBuyPower. Alienware, they're too pricey. And you can upgrade them, so I don't know about that. Just go with the iBuyPower. iBuyPower for $3,000. Get yourself an iBuyPower for $3,000. This Christmas, get yourself an iBuyPower. Hey, iBuyPower, sponsor. Let's sponsor me, huh? Get yourself an iBuyPower, dude, and just get yourself a... They have them in Walmart. You can get them for maybe cheaper for $2,000, $1,800. Get yourself a good gaming laptop. I mean, either gaming laptop or gaming desktop. I would prefer a gaming desktop with a discrete GPU. Get yourself a 4080. 4080 is all you need, man. 4080 will get the 4080 it's more than good enough with a i7 processor or i9 processor, or even a Ryzen 5, Ryzen 7. You'll be good. And get yourself a gaming desktop. You can always upgrade in the future. Also invest in a decent ultra wide monitor. Get yourself 32-inch ultra wide monitor or something like that, and enjoy yourself a gaming PC, man. Because on a gaming PC you have everything there, and you're pretty much all set. And then from there you can work your way up, upgrading GPUs, upgrading the monitors, upgrading the keyboards and the mouse, and putting the new CPU, GPU, memory RAM, right, new motherboard, and then you're good to go. and enjoy the PC, because everything's on the PC. You got everything there, and you're good to go. You know. But the consoles, I don't know, man. Consoles are just like, I don't even know if I want to get excited for the PS6. I don't even know, dude. I'm not. Let me tell you something. I'm not really excited for the PlayStation 6 and whatever this new hybrid Xbox PC hybrid thing is. Super overpriced. I'm sure it will be super overpriced. That's coming out in 2027. I'm not that excited for the 2027 PS6, and I'm sure PS6 is going to be super expensive, like $1,200, $1,300. And depending where you are, if you're in Canada, you're probably looking at $1,500, $1,600. At that point, if you're gonna spend $1,600 on a PlayStation 6, you might as well just go ahead and build yourself a PC, dude. At that point, that kind of money that you're wasting, you might as well just go with the PC, bro. So I think the consoles are slowly fading away. Now, Nintendo Switch 2 is the only last Mohican. But that's because Nintendo has been doing this for 40 plus years because they're smart. Nintendo is the only last Mohicans of the consoles. It's the true origin of the consoles. That's because Nintendo Switch understands what makes a console a console. And this is why they're able to stay this long in this fight for 40 plus years. And that's why they have no competition. They are in competition with themselves, because they're always trying to push the envelope to see what they can do, what they can innovate with the next generation of Nintendo consoles. So I don't put Nintendo in that basket. But PlayStation 6, I'm not that excited. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not like that excited for a PlayStation 6. I'm just telling you right now. I'm not. We'll see, but I'm not. So for the record, what's the day? October 25th? For the record, October 25th, 2025. I'm not excited for PlayStation 6. Zero excitement. Zero excitement for PlayStation 6. None. Zero.
Whenever we make a change, the number one thing was to be true to the original game.
For every one of those topics that comes up, there's someone who is incredibly passionate on the other side saying we can, like, that is sacred. We do not move that crate.
It's really about looking across, what we've learned over the years, what technology we've built, and how we can tie that back into this experience.
So in this game, up to 4 people can play the campaign together, regardless of which platform they're on. And then
I gotta say, that's great.
we're kicking it old school. We can play 2-player co-op on console.
Listen, I love the fact that 4 people can join in and co-op. Right there, this is what gets me excited. And where am I going to be playing this? $16 a month, Game Pass on PC. Where do you think? I just told you, ultra-wide. Ultra-wide. Okay. Yes, I have a PlayStation 5, but why? I know Kemi and Shuki will agree with me. I know they will, because they know what I'm talking about. Why would I resort myself to 16:9 when I already have a PC gaming laptop capable of ultra-wide, and I have ultra-wide screen, 50-inch, 32:9. Smart decision. $16 a month for Game Pass on a PC. And that's how am I going to play this for $16 a month on a PC on an ultra-wide screen. Why would I waste $70 on the PC version? I mean, on a PlayStation 5 version. I'm sorry, on a PlayStation 5 version. No disrespect to PlayStation 5, but put yourself in my position. Why would I waste $70 on the PlayStation 5 version to limit myself to 16:9 when I can go ahead and enjoy 50-inch ultra-wide screen with 144 hertz refresh rate on a ultra-wide screen, 32:9, with 144 hertz refresh rate on an ultra wide screen on a PC. And it's only $16 a month on a PC through PC Game Pass. Yes, you can get a PC Game Pass only. Okay, so. But I love the fact that they have a 4-player co-op. That's pretty awesome. I'm already excited about that. That's a campaign. To play the entire campaign with 4 of your players together, that's pretty awesome. Hell, even Kemi can join me. Kemi, Shuki, Brendan, and of course me. All of us together could play a campaign together on a party chat or on Discord or whatever. Discord. So, yeah. But I will not be playing this on PlayStation 5. However, I will be playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on PlayStation 5. Why? Some people are going to say, well, why are you purchasing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on the PlayStation 5? You want to know why? Okay. Here. This is why. Let me show you. This is why. You see this thing? Because of PlayStation VR 2. It's going to support PlayStation VR 2 in 2026. And that's the reason why. Okay? I have my reasons. All right. So, I don't want this video to be too long. You know what I mean? Because people have been telling me that some of my videos are too long. But that's because there's so much I want to say here. Like I said, you know, I could spend hours and hours talking about, like, I could make separate videos on ranting about the Xbox, all right? Xbox pretty much, it is what it is. I mean, there's no really reason for me to be making videos about the Xbox. It's pretty much obvious, all right? Unless you are delusional, it's obvious what's going on. All right, so
on the couch together, just like we did back in the original. What do you have to do differently to account now for 4 people running around?
For different co-op counts, we will make some of the spaces larger. We also want to make sure we're authentic to the encounters themselves. So it's a balancing act between that difficulty tuning and, you know, making those encounters the right size for the right space.
I understand that we've done some special tune-up works to the beloved Warthog.
We have. There's a new seat, what I like to call the golf cart seat or the bumper seat. This is on the back of the Warthog, so now you can bring everyone with.
Mind if I join you?
Let's talk a little bit about one of my favorite aspects of the Halo franchise. What is the skull? What's cool about it? What does it do?
The skull is a game cycle where it kind of just comes online.
Seeing really high fidelity versions of cinematics.
I want to skip to the end. I don't have time to watch this whole thing.
Counter tweaks and the lighting.
You go to someone's desk and give feedback live on an experience, and to me, that's like a really exciting time in game development.
The ultimate love letter to the game that started it all. I would call upon our entire Halo community to welcome with open arms this next generation of players.
So what is this telling us? So what are they telling us? They're basically telling us that Xbox is rest in peace. Xbox has passed away. The brand Xbox has passed away. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but you have to hear it. Has passed away. It's been buried or either cremated. I don't know where the ashes are. Nobody invited me to a funeral. That's fine. Microsoft is going back to its original roots prior to 2001 Xbox November 15th release. When they were selling the Xbox, remember? And how much they were selling the original Xbox? For $300. $300, man. Anyway, so now they're going back to their old roots of Microsoft Gaming Studios. Remember, back in 97, 98, 99, 2000, prior to 2001 Xbox birth of a console. Xbox lived for 25 years as a brand. But let's be honest, Xbox kind of really died in 2013. with the release of the Xbox One, Kinect. Xbox died in 2013. Let's just be honest here. Let's just be 100% here, okay?
I'm excited to just relive these experiences again for the first time.
Oh, 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 oh. All right, at least Halo has been resurrected. Listen, the Xbox brand has died, but the Halo has been resurrected. Halo still lives on. But guys, the brand is dead. The brand is dead. Is dead. Xbox brand is dead. I don't care what Sarah Bond says. I don't care what Satya says. I don't care what Phil Spencer says. These individuals, to me, they have no credibility. Whatever comes out of their mouth has zero credibility. Xbox brand is dead. It is gone. It has passed away. It's been cremated. It's over. All right? I want everybody to understand that. Going into 2026. I want everybody to understand that. Anybody who is naive enough to spend $700 or $800 for an Xbox Series X this Christmas. Jesus, Lord Christ in heaven. Don't do it. Don't. No. Shh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Shh. PC. Get yourself a PC. You're already at $700, $800. Okay, you're already at $800. All right, you don't like PC. You don't want to deal with a PC. Fine. Get yourself a PS5 Pro. Hey, it's still a better choice. PS5 Pro for $800 is still a better choice. But even with the PS5 Pro, why would you want to go that route when you can just go ahead and get yourself a gaming laptop, man? But for the love of God, do not spend $800 or $700 on that 2 terabyte digital Xbox Series X. For the love of God. For the love of God. I wouldn't buy Series X even used. Yes, if somebody was to sell it to me for like $350 used on eBay or $400 used on eBay, I still would refuse to buy it. It's just, what's the point? I'm sorry, guys, but what is the point? Okay? All right. Okay, all right. This is a friendly advice. I'm giving you guys a friendly advice because I want you to have a good Christmas. I don't want you to have a buyer remorse Christmas. I don't want you to be sad and depressed on the Christmas day, all right? By making these stupid decisions. So listen to me. I'm giving you a friendly advice. Don't do it, okay? And it's not just me that's going to tell you this. Many other people will tell you exactly the same thing that I'm telling you right now. Ask my friend Kemi. Ask my friend Shuki. Ask a lot of people out there. Even Mr. Mike. Ask Mr. Mike. I'm sure, even though I know he has Xbox, but I'm sure he will tell you, hey, there's better options out there. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Especially if you live in Canada, for crying out loud. $900 US Canadian. I can't. I can't imagine anybody in Canada. It doesn't matter which province, Ontario, Quebec, Alberta, British Columbia, BC. It doesn't matter which province in Canada you live in. Doesn't matter. I can't imagine you spending 900 US Canadians on Xbox Series X 2 terabyte version. All right. And if you do spend 900 US Canadian, and I don't care where you live in Canada, which province, why? Why would you spend that kind of money? Why? You're already close to a PC, man. You're so close to a gaming laptop. That's more powerful than Series X. Why? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. No. 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 Sorry, this video is too long, but I'm just trying to help you guys out. All right. I'm just. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Even Master Chief himself would tell you, let's finish the fight without the Xbox. Yeah, let's finish the fight without the Xbox console. How about that? Let's finish the fight without the Xbox console. All right, listen, I'm sorry that this video is 35 minutes, but there's so much here I needed to tell you. And honestly, I'm not trying to be a stickler. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your money. You can do whatever you want to do with your money, man. It's your money. You can go to strip club and spend it on strippers. I don't care what you do with your money. Do whatever you want to do with your money. It's a free country. It's America. Do what you want to do. You're an adult. But if you want my friendly advice, because I know you're going to feel a buyer remorse come this Christmas holiday season, and I don't want you to be depressed. Oh, God, I made a terrible decision. And then you'll have a sleepless nights, and you'll feel depressed. You'll have panic attacks and anxiety. I don't want you to have that. I want you to have a good holiday season. So I'm giving you a good, friendly advice. Take it from a guy who owned every Xbox console. And let's be honest, there was only two great Xbox consoles, the original Xbox and a 360. The original Xbox and 360. In 2013, Xbox officially died. It officially died. Okay? In 2013, Xbox officially died. It was in the intensive care unit for about a few years, and in 2020, officially, with the Series X, that was it. On its last legs, and that's it. And the writing on the wall was there. It 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 was so obvious. It was there. I don't even know how I didn't see it. Yes, I was blind. I was blind. I was blind. I hate to say it, but Dreamcast guy was right. I can give Dreamcast guy credit. He was right. I can give Oh No It's Alex credit. He was right. When you're right, you're right. This doesn't mean that I agree with everything the Dreamcast guy says. This doesn't mean that I agree with everything that Oh No It's Alex says. But you got to give the credit where the credit is due. And I have to give the credit to Oh No It's Alex and Dreamcast guy, and also credit to my friend Cammy. He's like a prophet. He called us out. He's been telling me this since 2020. He called it out, man. He called it out, and he was right. I got to give credit to Cammy as well. Cammy D, my friend from Canada, Toronto. So he was right. And that's what this is really about. You got to give the credit where the credit is due. I was wrong. I was wrong about the Xbox. I didn't see it. I was blindfolded. I was manipulated by Phil Spencer. Yes, I was manipulated by Phil Spencer, and just like everybody else, he manipulated all of us with his lies and making stuff up, making all these empty promises. He's a good liar. He's a good salesman. Listen, I'll tell you something about Phil Spencer, and I should have known better because I used to be a sales agent. And so I should have detected another bullshitter, because that's what you have to be. You have to be a really good bullshitter when you're a sales agent. I was a certified sales agent, state certified sales agent, but I quit because I just didn't like it. It just didn't like the job. It was really stressful. It was just too much stress. Long hours, stress, too much stress. I had my reasons why I wanted to quit. And I'm very familiar what it takes to be a sales agent. I went through a training, 2 weeks of training to be a sales certified agent. So when I look at Phil Spencer, I look at somebody who has experience as being a really good, successful sales agent. Whether it's a car salesman selling you a car, or whether it's a realtor who's selling you a house, etc., etc. Like, He's a good sales agent. He knows he's a good salesman. So and and we all bought into it. I bought into it. I bought into it big time. I can admit it. I can admit it. I'm not gonna sit here and like lie. I can admit. I can be honest about it. So I bought into it. I bought into the whole sales pitch from Phil Spencer. He's a great salesman. He is. He was able to sell me with a smooth talk. He was able to sell me this Game Pass and Xbox Series X and S. And I was wrong. Dreamcast guy was right. Kemi was right. Oh no, it's Alex was right. Well, oh no, it's Alex was right about everything. And I was wrong. And I want to end the video by saying I was wrong. Yes, I'll admit I was wrong. I'm publicly saying I was wrong. I should have listened to my friend Kemi. I should have listened to Dreamcast guy. I should have listened to Oh No It's Alex, especially Oh No It's Alex, my American Cuban Ben Affleck friend. I should have listened to him, but instead I listened to Phil Spencer, and Phil Spencer was the greatest salesman of all time. He has to be one. Somebody should give him a Guinness Records award. Honestly, I think Phil Spencer should get the Guinness Records award of the greatest salesman ever. The greatest salesman ever. Honestly, he's one of the best salesmen ever pitching. The way he pitched the Xbox in 2016. I even started my channel through the Xbox One S. The way he pitched the Xbox One S, and then the Xbox One X Scorpio Edition, and the Series X, and the Game Pass, he's the greatest salesman of all time. There's no question about that. There is no question about that. And I know this because I used to be a sales certified agent, so I know this really well. Anyway, so I was wrong. Dreamcast guy was right. Oh no, it's Alex was right about everything. And of course, my friend Kemi D was 100% right about Xbox from the beginning. And keep in mind, my friend Kemi D, he also had Xbox Series X. He had it. It's not like he didn't have it. He purchased it. He had it from StockX. I bought mine from StockX as well. I had it for 5 years, but after 5 years, I realized, this really wasn't. It was a waste of money. Can I be honest? Series X to me was a waste of money. If I'm going to be like 100% honest, I think I felt like I wasted my money. I'm really, if I'm going to be 100%, like it was a waste of money. It was a waste of money. But anyway, I was wrong. It is what it is. I can admit. I bought into it. I bought into the pitch sale that Phil Spencer was pitching and selling, and I bought into it. And I was wrong. So, but hey, it is what it is. You live, you learn, and you move on. You live, learn, and move on. That's what life is about. You live, you learn from the mistakes. You learn something about this whole experience, and you move on, and you try to avoid making the old mistakes. You're always going to make some new mistakes, but you try to learn to avoid the old mistakes because you don't want to repeat making the old mistakes. If you continue repeating the old mistakes, then you're really in a like a limbo, man. You're stuck in a limbo, So anyway, sorry this video is about 44 minutes, but it has to be this long because there's so much I needed to tell you. I don't like these videos being this long, but I can make a 5-minute, 10-minute video because, and I know these 5-minute, 10-minute videos, they get more traffic and more people watch those videos, but you have to understand, for me personally, I can't tell you what's inside my head and how I feel about something in just 5-10 minutes. I need to give you like a director's cut version of the video so that way you truly understand where I'm coming from and how I feel about the Xbox, how I feel about the PlayStation, how I feel about the PC, how I feel about today's gaming industry, etc., etc. So I can't do that like in a 5-10 minute short video. So that's why it has to be a 45 minute video. I hope you guys watched this entire video, and if you did, do me a favor, subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below, okay? But please do me a favor, on the comments, try to be respectful. I respect everyone's opinion, but you have to be professional, you have to be respectful, all right? So use common sense, all right? And let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching.